Let's be human. We're gonna be human, guys. You guys are gonna hear all the grossness. So the other day, because I was like, you want to start rolling while your fingers are in your ears? And then I was like saying just the other day, she was like, you got a bit of some wax hanging out of the ears. And I'm like, oh God, that's awful. And I was like, cool. Well, as soon as I'm done doing what I was doing, which was obviously working on this channel, I was like, okay, I gotta go upstairs and clean out my ears because ew, yuck.
Well, I have little black flakes all in my ears, and I'm like, what are these? And I think it's my headphones at home that are like flaking off in my ears, and I guess I just didn't like clean it before I came over or something.
Yeah.
But like...
We were almost not gonna show this, but then we thought, you know, let's be as real as we can be, because ew, we're human.
Because we always are. Anyway.
Let's get to this episode of Buffy.
Meet at last, Mr. Drippy.
How did you not see that walking down the stairs, though?
Want me to call a plumber?
No.
Got the number.
Dawn, I'm on it, okay? Huh.
We should start gathering up two of every animal.
Basically, your pipes are shot. I mean, the whole system's gonna have to be replaced.
So we'll pay him. What's the big deal?
It's expensive.
Buffy, I know you're still getting back on your feet after...
Lying flat on my back?
Yeah. But there's some money stuff we're gonna have to talk to you about.
That's a lot of money
Okay.
stuff, dude.
So you're telling me I'm broke?
Not yet, but
Money's definitely becoming an issue.
it took us by surprise, too.
Your mother prepared everything really well. She had insurance, life insurance.
Which should have left you covered, but hospital bills.
Pretty much sucked up all the money.
Boo!
Which you're still hemorrhaging, by the way.
How am I doing that?
No, not you, the house. See, this house, just sitting here, doing nothing, by itself costs money.
Easy. We burn the house to the ground and collect the insurance. Plus fire. Pretty. You guys, I'm kidding. I'll take care of this.
I mean, like, if you guys are living here too, couldn't you help out with this
Just don't
part?
I mean, just a little.
Like, I understand if you're not
I know
totally
how-
into paying her medical bills or her mother's medical bills, but...
If you want to pay every bill here and have enough to start a nice college fund for Dawn, start charging.
Poor?
For what?
Slaying vampires. I mean, you're providing a valuable service to the whole community. I say cash in.
That's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
You would have any other suggestions?
So basically become Angel.
I mean, it's not so crazy. Xander?
Action is his reward. What's wrong with you?
Why don't you ask your best friend Spider-Man? You know, if you're not going to support me...
I'm supportive. This is because I haven't told him yet about the engagement, isn't it?
No,
Yes.
maybe. First, you give me this beautiful ring, and then I can't wear it in public. I mean, do you know how depressing that is?
Go tell him now. It's not
Yeah,
a
I
bad
promise.
time.
But the way I understand this marriage thing, it's kind of a forever deal.
That's why
Not
you
if you never get
propose.
started.
Hmm.
Don't you want to get married?
Yes.
Okay.
This shouldn't
So
have
then
been...
why won't you tell them?
I'm still getting used to the miracle of a steady paycheck and getting out of my parents' house. This husband thing, it's a big step.
You were the one that initiated it,
A lot of
though.
little ones.
And you can't just do it because the world's ending. That's not
And I
fair.
love you so much. I just want every step to be just right.
And you also said he means it even if the world doesn't end. And yet, here we are.
Right? Like, go tell them.
I don't disagree with you, even a little bit.
You tricked me. You keep doing this, and I keep forgetting, and you keep stalling.
Anya!
When are you gonna grow up, Xander?
Skirt.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Carl Savitsky, loan officer.
Buffy Summers, loan applier 4. I brought everything. I'm very responsible in that way.
Okay. Old report cards. Definitely not. Looks as if financially we have a bit of a tangle.
And I figured you could just you know, cut through that tangle with scissors.
The only collateral you have is your house, which was never fully leveraged and has been losing equity over the last several years. For some reason, Sunnydale property values have never been competitive, and refinancing is out of the question. You have no income, no job.
No job? I wish.
That's for deposits, that's for withdrawals, and this one, for getting kicked in the face.
No!
Stupid skirt.
Bonk.
May I?
Pencil skirts. Who is taking money?
Lava girl.
Put the girl down.
These
We didn't get to see their
never
face.
helpful.
That was Shark Boy.
Oh, I get it. I never saw that movie.
It's a Spy Kid spin-off, basically.
I'm not saying I'm charging you for saving your life or anything, but let's talk rates.
He still turned you down? That's crazy.
I mean, like,
I mean, even if the bank
he would have
did
lost
get
his
robbed,
job.
I'll tell him. As soon as Buffy and Willow come in.
Just tell him
Please,
different
Dad.
times. It's fine.
Anya.
This thing was strong, guys. No weapons that I could see, but still real dangerous.
Tickles.
You're alive. You're here. And you're still remarkably strong.
Sorry.
Oh, Willow told me, but I didn't really let myself believe it. You're...
A miracle.
Yes. But then I always thought so.
Aww.
Leaving Sunnydale was difficult. Coming back is...
I'm guessing the word is inconvenient.
no. Bewildering? And how are you?
Me? Nah. Fine. I mean, yeah, you know, sleeping's hard, but just because of the whole waking up in a box thing. So maybe waking up's the problem. Yeah, but just for a second. I sleep okay. Great, even. Except, you know, for the dreams.
You seem to be doing remarkably well under extreme circumstances. I'm proud of you.
Actually, it wasn't me. Willow brought me back. I just lay there.
You know, I meant...
I know what you meant. It was just a little post-mortem comedy.
We're so glad to see you. We missed you. You can't have the store back.
I know.
You signed papers.
I did. Do we have information on this new demon that I...
You got what you wanted, now give me what I want. The head of the Slayer.
What?
Sure, we can do that.
I will kill you all.
Wait! No fair! It's not our fault the Slayer was there. We said we'd pay you, and we're gonna.
Why don't you just give him the head of the Slayer, which is like a robot head?
Jonathan, you guys suck.
You can't pay me with paper, Tiny King. You pitted me against the Slayer.
Whoa, big guy.
Hold on.
Okay, you kill us. Everybody loses. You let us live, we give you...
Name it.
Like if you want a spell to make you look super cool to the other demons.
You could do this.
Don't trust him. Robo Pimp Daddy's all mouth.
Shut up, Andrew. You're just mad I wouldn't build you Christina Ricci.
You owe me, man.
I want the Slayer dead!
Okay.
Done.
One Dead Slayer coming up.
Tomorrow morning, you and I will sit down together and we'll go through everything. Every bill, one by one. We'll work it out together.
Thanks, Giles.
I'm glad you're back.
Well, I'm glad you are too.
Who's for not killing Buffy?
Agreed.
You gotta part your fingers.
Passionate guy.
Here's the Slayer's name, address, and telephone number. You want to kill her? Make it so.
I had a very deep impression of everyone here. You were the one I trusted most to respect the forces of nature.
Are you saying you don't?
You just got shaved.
What you've done to Buffy.
I brought her back.
An incredible risk.
Risk of what?
Making her deader?
Killing us all, unleashing hell on Earth. I mean, shall I go on?
No. Giles, I did what I had to do. I did what nobody else could do.
Oh, there are others in this world who can do what you did. You just don't want to meet them.
No, probably not, but...
Oh, hot damn.
Well, they're the bad guys. I'm not a bad guy.
Having Buffy back in this world makes me feel indescribably wonderful, but I wouldn't congratulate you if you jumped off a cliff and happened to survive.
That's not what I did, Giles.
You were lucky.
I wasn't lucky.
But you
I was
kind of
amazing.
did. Like, you got your
And how
wrist
would you
slit
know?
open.
You weren't even
got...
there.
If I had bloody well stopped you. The magics you channeled are more ferocious and primal than anything you can hope to understand, and you are lucky to be alive. You rank, arrogant amateur.
I'm very powerful, and maybe it's not such a good idea for you to piss me off.
Girl!
Come on, Giles. I don't want to fight. Let's not, okay? I'll think about what you said, and you try to be happy Buffy's back.
And I'm far from convinced she's come out of all this undamaged.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I'm spending all of my time trying to be okay so they don't worry. That's exhausting.
And that makes them worry even more. You want me to take them out? Give me a hell of a headache, but I could probably thin the herd a little. You know, I could get a grin.
Do I like it? Do I not?
Why are you always around when
He's
I'm
charming. We'll give him that. Sometimes.
That's when you're alone, I reckon.
So what do you know about finances?
Should be.
You're paying for that door, buddy. Table.
And that table.
Stop! Take it outside!
Spike, no! I want him
Take
in the
it
kitchen.
outside.
Open the door!
Why?
The basement! Taking him down.
That's fine. You have to put a shark in water.
Yeah, like I said, take it outside. There's no reason to damage your house.
Yeah, you were so close to the outdoors.
Rain pipe! No! More! Gold! Copper! Rain pipe!
Fine.
Angel,
Is he in trouble?
he knows that he needs to see me. I have to see him.
Well, of course. Well, you'll leave for LA tomorrow.
Somewhere in the middle. There's a place.
I see. Well, we should
Now,
get
whose
these,
show gets it?
bills and things on the way.
It's a great question.
I feel like it'll be a Buffy show.
Because it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Where could it be?
Somewhere.
Taking care of this for me.
She's gonna go meet up with Angel. We'll see where that happens. I'm not sure whose show it'll be. I think it'll be Buffy's show because it doesn't really have to do with Angel so much. It's more of a Buffy phenomena. Spike is slowly but surely creeping in that zone. It's weird because he had this obsession and he was all drive for this obsession, and now it's less obsession because it's not like me. It's what can I do for you? What can I do for you? How can I be self-serving to you? Which is not how love should be, but it's also like a give and take. But it's better than obsession where it's like me. So the geeks in the basement.
Yep.
They didn't get their just desserts, so I wonder if they'll come back. I don't know how they'll come back, if they'll come back, if Willow, which we'll move on to since that's more interesting to me. Ugh, that scene with Giles. I knew he was gonna chastise her for it, and I knew she'd try to defend herself, but again...
It would be wrong if he didn't chastise her for it.
She's not only defending herself, she's going on the attack of it. She's just like, so maybe you shouldn't piss me off. And it's like, oh.
I mean, she immediately shifted gears and was like, I can't believe I just said that. But
it happened.
It did.
I like seeing Giles come back. I liked him in Buffy's moments where it's very much a dad-like figure in her life, and him having that child-like figure in his life and still caring so much about her and having her come back. It was just super, super sweet.
Oh my God, butterflies. The minute he walked in the door, just like shivers. Almost painful, but in a good way. You know, it's just like, oh, he walks in and we're reliving that whole like, except it was more sweet than when the rest of them saw her, you know, it was.
Yeah. Well, the rest of them knew what was happening and hoped for it, and it happened, and they're like, yes, we did it!
Yeah.
And whereas Giles is like, knows
this
it
can't be
shouldn't
real.
have been a possibility. Like,
It was similar to Dawn with me when Dawn
Yeah.
first came across her.
I feel like the problem, the difference between it is when Dawn brought her mom back, she needed it so badly that she wanted her to come back. She brought her back. It's a possibility that Dawn is willing to cross. It's something that Willow ended up doing and the rest of the Scoobs ended up doing. It's a line they're willing to cross. But whereas Giles is like, it can't happen.
Right.
I will never see her again, and I cannot get her back. I have the will, the power to do that. I know people that can do that, but it is a line I cannot cross. It is not okay.
Yeah.
So now we are focusing on money issues, and it's like I like that they throw in all this realness to the show as well, because these are issues that you have to be like, Buffy, you haven't had a job for forever, and your mother was your source of income. It's nice to see them throw in the extra issues that I wouldn't have thought of if I'm just trying to enjoy the show just for what it is. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna fix it.
Yeah. All kinds of new problems. All right, guys. Well, this is another great episode of We Watch Whedon with Buffy.
And we done watched it.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for still being here.
Yeah.
You're awesome. We're awesome. Let's see more of each other in the future.
Are you drunk?
Not yet. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified.
And check us out on Patreon.
.com.
/FantheoryTV.
I swear I'm not drunk.